Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you watching. Today I'm just going to dive right into it because I want to reach out to you, the new buyers, new home buyers, whether you're a first time home buyer or you're going on your fourth home purchase. This video is for you, and I want to talk about preventative maintenance for your home because you put a lot of time and effort and money into your home. And they say that a person's home is their castle. So take care of your castle. So I want to talk about some things on the external side of things and then on the internal. In other words, in your yard and then in your house. The first thing I want to talk about is, guys, trim your trees and bushes, okay? Not only does it look good when you do, it's kind of a city ordinance to keep your trees trimmed. That actually happened to me in my first home, with my first home that I owned. I let my tree branches get a little too long, and it started to affect people's ability to walk on the sidewalk. And so I got a call from the local maintenance the maintenance guy and saying, "Hey, Mr. Hawkins, you need to trim your branches, otherwise I'll fine you." So and so I did. I trimmed them and I didn't get fined. So don't get that call. Don't get fined. Trim your trees and your bushes. Okay. The second one I want to talk about is blow out your sprinklers, guys. I'm going to say that again. Blow out your sprinklers. You need to do that because that is going to prevent potential disasters. Okay. Not only in your yard, but it could prevent potential flood damage into your home. That's never good. That's just an awful mess. So do that. Blow out your sprinklers. Now, usually the sprinkler valve is in those common green boxes in your yard. Just find out which valve blows them out, and you're set. Usually, I like to blow out my sprinklers early to mid-October, or in other words, whenever I'm sick of taking care of my lawn for the year. So do that, guys. It'll save you a lot of headache. And the last tip on your yard is cover up any exposed vents on your house. Birds and critters like to come in and like to get into those vents and make nests. Going back to my first house again, my furnace motor blew out because a bird got caught in there and blew out the motor. So, and the HVAC guy told me that I could cover it with simple chicken wire. Super affordable. Of course, if you want real legit vent covers, they sell those at like your local stores, Home Depot, Lowe's. I think even Walmart may have those. So yeah, cover those vents, okay? Because that is just good. So going into the inside of the home, we're gonna stick with the ventilation system, guys. Well, kind of. Replace your furnace filter. That is so important. Replace your filter usually every quarter. Okay, you got to do that. That's gonna also it's kind of like the filter of your car. Every time you go get an oil change, the guy's like, "Hey, do you want your air filter replaced if needed?" Replace your furnace filter. And the size and everything is usually right on the furnace. And set reminders because life happens. You forget those filters. So set a reminder on your phone. People actually write the dates of the last time that they replaced their filters right by the furnace, so they know what's going on and when to replace them. So replace your furnace filter. Super important. Okay. Sticking with it, have your vents cleaned. Okay, call up the HVAC guy. Call them up and have them cleaned, because don't breathe the same air as the previous owners. The previous owners, who knows the last time if they even had their vents cleaned. So breathe some fresh air in your beautiful new home. Okay. Another thing going along with breathing fresh air, get your carpets cleaned. Get your carpets cleaned or replaced, depending on what you want to do. Carpets soak up everything. I used to clean carpets professionally for a living, and I've seen and smelt some not so pleasant stuff that could have been prevented if people just called me sooner or had the carpets replaced. So do that, and you'll save yourself a lot of headache as well. See, these are all just little preventative things, right? Another thing, while I'm just on the subject, everything is negotiable. Okay, if you want, you could actually negotiate that before you move into your home. To hey, we would like these carpets cleaned. That could be in the contract, but you've already purchased your home, so I'm a little late for that. But for future reference, everything is negotiable. Remember that. Okay. And another thing that I just found out kind of recently, within the last year or so, clean your dishwasher filter. Guys, I didn't even know a dishwasher had a filter. That's crazy. So clean your dishwasher filter. That makes a huge difference in your dishes. Another thing that is really, really huge, going back to purchasing your home, really negotiate home warranties, because things happen. I know that in the course of my first home that I bought, I had my dishwasher go out. I mentioned my furnace already. I had some other things, I think something with my fridge, but those were all under my home warranty. So those are really negotiable as well. So really have home warranties for your appliances. It really helps. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Hopefully you like those tips. If you like what you heard and saw and seen and all that fun stuff, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Until next time, guys, have a good one.